What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trev. We need to talk again real quick about Shibarium and we need to clarify some things, I guess. Back in May, I think it was May, right? There was this release by Unification, and it was saying Unification mainnet upgrade has SHIB holders speculating about Shibarium launch. SHIB holders are looking to the Unification mainnet upgrade to inform them about the potential Shibarium Layer 2 launch. So they're working in conjunction with each other, and I guess if we were going to hear something about Shibarium, it was going to come from Unification. We've known that since May. Okay, that's wonderful. Was it the 24th? I believe the 24th, Unification put out this release. And it's a big, long thing that talks about everything that they're doing with their company and with their main net and you know, all the different things that work together with it. But if you scroll down, buried in the middle here is this little blurb right here. You probably can't see it. About Shibarium, and I'm going to read it real quick. The Shibarium private alpha test net has been successfully running for a number of weeks and is allowing our team of developers to create the necessary support tools prior to the public beta test net deployment. The primary tool under heavy development is the wallet application, which is intended to be an all-inclusive application covering two-way asset transfers between L1 and L2. Asset transfers on each respective level, staking/delegating, and in future releases, ShibaSwap integration, which will also be deployed on L2. Shibarium is being built on and improving well-established, battle-tested, and robust technology with XFund. Where am I? And particularly Oracle of Oracles, which will play a key role in the network and as AMM. The Shibarium public beta test net is planned for deployment in Q3. Let me read that again, because I think some of y'all misread this or read it the way you wanted to read it. The Shibarium public beta test net is planned for deployment in Q3. To coincide with the fund testnet upgrade, which includes the much anticipated IBC, Gravity, WFund updates, the public beta testnet will allow parties to fully interact with the network, including the validation process. Okay. So this came out, a couple things about this, all right? This came out on the 24th, morning of the 24th. Coincidentally, the evening of the 23rd, yours truly put out a video directed at the Metaverse development team. Okay, I tagged every single one of them that I knew their Twitter handles for and sent them this video, and I know that a lot of you did too. You retweeted, you sent the video to them. I have no doubt in my mind that one of them saw that video, or maybe a couple of them saw that video and started sharing it. But I went in hard. I did. I went in hard on it because we've been waiting for a long, long time with zero information whatsoever about Shibarium, except for some little nuggets here and there about what it's potentially going to do. Some very pacifying tactics, okay? When we start getting a little loud and aggravated and maybe bugging them a little too much, there'll be a little drop of this, a little drop of that to pacify us, to keep us happy, I guess, momentarily while they do whatever they're doing behind the scenes. But we have never, ever gotten an official date, even an approximate timeline, no real information on exactly how this is going to work, and as far as Shiba Inu itself, how it's going to integrate. We've heard rumors or whatever about some sort of burn mechanism, whether it's a tax or whatever it is. I'm not really clear on it. Okay, I don't know if anybody is. But we haven't gotten any specifics. And along the way, it would have been nice to know how this thing was developing, what exactly they were working on, okay, how it was coming along, what difficulties they were facing. Everybody would be shutting up right now. Nobody would be driving them crazy about it, or in the comment sections talking junk, you know what I mean? Throwing hate their way. Nobody would be doing that if they were just letting us know what happened. So on the 23rd, I released that video. And even though we had been waiting for a long, long time, miraculously, on the 24th, this came out, okay? Now, I'm not thinking that they put this together that night and released it. I mean, this looks like it was locked and loaded and ready to go, although I'm not really sure about this little blurb about Shibarium. Was this an add-in, or was it already there? Was this whole thing meant to be released at, a future date? It just seems like too much of a coincidence that after we blasted them on the 23rd, the 24th, we finally get this. But don't make no mistake, this also is just a pacifier. You have no information here. Everybody's saying, oh, we got a date. No, you don't. What you have is an approximate date for the test net. That's not Shibarium being released. That's not it going online. That means that they're going to start testing it in a public beta, okay? So it'll be out there. They're going to be testing it. There'll be, validators that'll come online to test it and make sure everything's working properly. That's not full-fledged going online. That's the first thing, okay? The second thing is Q3. Well, Q3 starts in a couple of days, right? June 1st. So you got all of June, all of July, all of August. It could be anywhere in there. We didn't get a date. We got a window, all right? And what is to say that they can't at any point in that next 3 months say, well, this, that happened. We have to postpone it for a little while, okay? Easy to do because we don't have a date. Now, by there not being a specific date, they got to have a date that they have in mind. There's no way that they're thinking, within the next 3 months we should get this out. They got to be thinking, if that's true, they got to be thinking to themselves, our target date is August 15th, right? They've got something like that, but they're not releasing it to you and to me, right? The reason I feel that they're not doing that is because if you get a hard date like that, it's a lot more difficult to back off of that. But if you've got a window or sometime in Q3, it's easy to say, get to the end of Q3 and be like, things were a little more difficult than we thought. We ran into this. We want it to be perfect for you. So sometime in Q4, now we got another 3-month window. I don't know that that's what's going to happen, but why not? You know what I mean? It could happen. We don't have a date, and it's not going online in Q3. It's being beta tested in Q3. All right. I just wanted to get that out there. Now, I don't get a lot of praise from a certain part of this community either. Okay, and those are the ones that I've spoken about who really support the development team and everything that they're doing. This metaverse that they're creating. I don't really know what's in the metaverse, what you can do once you're in the metaverse. I know that there are a lot of companies out there developing metaverses. One day, will they all link together? Will your little avatar be in there and you can just basically, you're in the internet now because the metaverse is the internet and you're just, meeting people that way. I don't know. I really don't know. This is a whole different generation for me. I mean, I played Operation. I had an 8-track player in my car, right? But I get a lot of flack from that section of people who really are supporting this team and everything that they do. And, why am I talking junk about them, blah, 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 blah. And listen, I just want to say, honestly, I get it. I understand your frustration. I really do. Not only do I understand your frustration, I blame myself for your frustration. I blame myself and I blame my entire generation, okay? Because you 20-year-olds, you 30-year-olds, you even teenagers who are dying for this metaverse to happen, and you're out there buying lands and different things. We caused that, okay? Because my generation, we had video games too. They weren't anything like what you guys have as far as graphics, and it's ridiculous, right? But we had them too. But we played them until we got bored. Then we went outside and we actually interacted with each other. We played ball, or we went to the mall, or we walked around, we went to the beach, whatever, okay? But what we did was, as we got older and had you children, right? You 20-year-olds, you 30-year-olds, you teenagers, we bought you every PlayStation and Game Boy and Xbox and smartphones and laptops, and we gave you every tool you would ever need to never have to interact with another human being in your life. Right? That's basically what we did. So you don't have communication skills. You don't have interactions, skills, dealing with other people and friends. It's just not the same thing anymore. Your personalities come to life when you're online, right? Because online, nobody can judge you. Your avatar is made really cute and perfect, right? And you can be anonymous, right? You can say what you want. You can do what you want. And that's where you thrive online. So with this company putting together this metaverse and lands, I mean, that's where you want to be. That's where you want to live. You want to buy your little, to me, the lands, the little square is a little dot on my computer. What can you do there, right? What do you do when you go there? I don't know, right? But you got your little square, you got your land, and you hope maybe somebody buys the little square next to you so you can have yourself a new little digital friend. I mean, I get it. This is what you're looking forward to. This is what you want your life to be. This is your whole social interaction, is this kind of stuff. So when somebody like me comes up and says, an investor, not interested, I gotta fly in here. I'm not interested in a digital little square that's my piece of digital property. I'm not interested in that. I have no concern about that at all. I'd rather go sit in my yard and lay on my hammock if I want to have my land, right? But I don't want to buy into the governance tokens, the bone and the leash and all these things that are paying for the development of all this stuff that I will never use, okay? So I understand you want to use this stuff, and that's why you get aggravated when I talk junk about the development team, but you should understand that somebody like me and a whole bunch of other people, we're in this to invest. We bought Shiba Inu because we think that getting it at a really low price and buying a whole lot of it is a good investment if the price goes up, okay? And burning it off is what's going to make the price go up. So that's what we're looking for. I am going to, once again, give a quick little message to the development team. If you see this one, you didn't give us any information, okay? Some people might have been fooled. Some people might have been pacified. I'm not pacified. I'm not fooled. You didn't tell us anything. Matter of fact, you didn't even have the respect enough for this community to make a statement yourself. A statement came out through your associate. We still, do you understand? We still have not heard a thing from the development team themselves about Shibarium, right? We still haven't heard from them. So we'd like to hear from you. Tell us what's going on. Let us know where it is in the development. But more than that, what's it going to do? What are you planning on? What is it supposed to do for Shiba Inu to benefit Shiba Inu, since it has Shiba Inu's name? Just curious. I don't know. Let us know. Anyway, I wanted to clarify that. Just something for you guys to think about. And I will talk to you next time. Ciao.